Hey there guys, and welcome to some more Kingdoms and Castles. This is kind of a reboot of a series I've done previously, but the game has been updated quite a lot since last time I played. It's been quite a few months since last time I played, and if you are new to the channel or new to the game, Kingdoms and Castles is a neat little kind of city builder management set more in, I guess, medieval times, kind of a fantasy world here, and you build up a castle, you know, manage the castle. You do get attacked though, attacks by ogres and Vikings and dragons even. They have added quite a few new features and bug fixes and updates that hopefully kind of eliminate some of the issues we ran into last time. So we're going to start a new game here, and we need to choose a difficulty. We do not want this one because we do want threats, you know, some sort of challenge. Sovereign, easy, a good region for a new ruler. Long, lovely summers, short and mild winters, less raiders and dragons. Or hard, Vintar, a harsh land but a wise ruler can succeed. More raiders and dragons, possible to lose if happiness gets too low for too long. I think we're going to go with hard. I want to actually have a challenge here. Now we can kind of pick a map we want. So what's displayed here is actually a map. So we do have some camera controls, movement, left click and drag, Q and E keys. So let's take a look at this map here. We want to pay attention to forest, rocks, as well as fertile land, which is kind of this light greenish, and then or it's like suitable land, and then the darker green is very fertile land, and then the kind of yellowish is not land you really want to be planting on. So it's quite cool. It has a nice little island in the middle, which we could start on, although that's very actually hard to defend because the Vikings could come from any direction. This actually doesn't have that much fertile land. I think I'd like to change maps here. I know this one's more land mass. I'm gonna change. I'm not great at making decisions here, so I'm gonna have to just kind of force myself to pick one. I think I actually kind of like the island one we had the first time. Okay, so just kind of looking, trying to find something that at least has some decent land to plant on here. Little lake in the middle could actually be kind of interesting. This one isn't bad. So I believe we can choose where we actually put our keep and stuff that we initially start with. And we could choose somewhere over here. It has some fertile land, fairly easily defendable. I would like kind of an island. We're gonna go with this one. I need to make a decision, and this one I think is doable. So what we're gonna do is we're going to accept, choose your banner. I think kind of like the bird. I don't know if that's really could be a lot of different things actually. Name your kingdom. So we're just going to say I'm so bad with names. Let's see. We'll just say X. Maybe I should have just gone with the default name, huh? We'll just say X Gloria. I don't know. Just type in stuff. So now we get to kind of pick, I believe, where we actually want our keep to go. So if we take a look here, I think I kind of was thinking this area here somewhere. Let's just take a quick look. This has some decent land, but not many trees on that particular section. This though has some stone, not a lot. We could, however, bridge over here if we need to at some point. This does have some good trees and stuff. Actually, this is a nice area right in here. Let's pick this. Let's stick our keep down here. Castle, keep. Okay, so let's rotate him like that. So he's going to start building up. Your unpopulated land has now become a quiet hamlet. Sweet. Okay, so that's going to slowly build up, and I'm going to adjust the game volume just slightly here. Turn the music up a little bit, and this up a fair bit. Okay, so we have several different resources at the bottom here. We have wood, stone, food, farms and orchards and such. And then we have gold and charcoal, as well as iron, tools, and armament. So we can actually build soldiers now. Last time I played, we were not actually able to build or have any sort of army. It was mostly just a complete structural defensive thing. So let's go ahead, and we have 5 people. We have 4 idle. We have 0 beds. So what we're going to want to do is start by placing some roads and hovels here, so they can actually, have somewhere to sleep. So, why will this road not rotate? For some reason, it will not let me rotate this this road. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. We need to assign some guys to chop down some trees, though, so let's go ahead and assign some of these trees to be chopped down here, and then we will want a forester probably in one of these areas. It is starting to snow. Let's see. So we have 1 person idle. We do want to start by having at least 1 house. I believe this house can hold 4 or 5 people. So let's go ahead and stick a house right here. Actually, let's do it over here in case we do want a road going out that way, potentially for a forester. So these guys are going to start cutting down the trees and bringing the wood to our first little hovel here. You can see we are gaining some wood. We are now on year 2. My lord, people visit our kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. Could we make life more pleasant for our peasants? Yeah, I'm getting to it. So, we'll need some farms. Yep. Let's begin growing our kingdom with some roads. Working on that, and good day. Well, good day to you. So, little seagull flying over. Okay, so we have 5 beds. These things can hold 5 people. And you'll see here they have updated. If you watch my previous series or other people's series several months ago, you'll notice they have updated the UI here. So it tells you how much it houses. The head of the household fetches food and charcoal for the home. There's 1 head of household. Happiness in home. In pantry, it shows 7 out of 7 food and how much charcoal. And then down here, it wants charcoal. It wants neighbors. It has road access, so it's getting +8 happiness. And it also wants access to a well, which I'm glad it reminded me because I had completely forgotten about having to do a well. So we actually do not have enough stone for this, so we're going to need to start working on some industry. A quarry would be good. Now, there are not actually many mineable. These black rocks here, I do not believe are mineable, so we probably do want to bring a road out here just a bit, but we will want to start bringing one out this way as well. So that's going to take quite a bit of wood. We'll probably have to mark a few more of these guys to be chopped down. And once we get a road closer, I do want to just confirm that these cannot be mined. Oh, unusable stone. Well, it tells you right there. Iron available to mine, and so it looks like if we want some actual stone, we're gonna have to go kind of into the forest here. So let's clear a little bit of a path, and then we'll have to use somewhere over here, maybe actually back here, since this is just kind of a clump of trees by itself. Back here potentially could be the forester. So guy's gonna start working on it. 4 people visited, but none could find a home. Yes, thank you. Now we need more homes. I'd like to get some wood up and going in a well because last time I played, at least, they seem to really have an affinity for starting fires on pretty much everything. Year 3. So I'd really like to, I'm going to speed up the game here a little bit. I'd really like to have a well so everything just doesn't burn down. So let's go ahead and see if we can set up a quarry here. It's too far away from the road. Okay. Gonna need a little bit more of a path through here. Now, unfortunately, we're building over some nice land for farming. And it's actually raining, which is worth mentioning because the rain will actually flood your farm. So that is one disadvantage to having farms. Whereas orchards do not flood. So... Oh, wow, that was some lightning. Jeez. Okay, it's monsoon season, apparently. Oh yeah, things are starting to get all flooded and stuff here. And there it goes. I really like these clouds. So the Vikings attacks could come from pretty much anywhere. They come from the water. So we're actually fairly exposed, but, you know, of course, once we get some stone and some more, our town grows, our little kingdom grows, then we can, you know, start building out walls and stuff. If we look at castle here, we can do gates, castle blocks, which is how you actually build your walls and towers. Archer towers, ballista tower, treasury, chamber of war, a moat as well, and a barracks even to train some troops. So let's go ahead and see what we can do in terms of... Okay, we need some wood for that. I think we're going to need at least another hovel before we can actually do much. So let's put him here, because what this is going to do is give a neighbor bonus to both of these. I'm not sure if placing it across would have given a neighbor bonus. I guess it depends what they would actually consider a neighbor to be. So unfortunately, one thing I have found about the game that is a bit of an issue, unless they've changed this, is the guys don't really seem to give priority to new things. So there's no idle workers because they're all doing this and they're not changing jobs. So I'm actually going to have to pretty much close this to get these guys to build this hovel, because they're all being, you know, occupied mining the stone, and they're not building us another house. And once this is built, then we will have to turn this back on. But thinking ahead a bit, I kind of want to enclose most of this area. There's some very good farmland here. Unfortunately, it's right on the shore, which makes it vulnerable for attacks, and also obviously you cannot build castles in the water. However, you can build piers, which allows us to build on the water. So if we build pier blocks off the shore here, we could actually build a castle wall, and all of this is great for farms. Again, farms do have the possibility to flood, so we don't want to go too hard with those, but we do need to figure out some food as well. This could actually be a problem. So let's see what we can... We have actually some very good farming land back here. No one is available to work on a new construction. Try closing non-essential buildings to free up workers and make new homes. Yeah. Kind of nice if they, like, smart assign, but this should only take 4, and we have 7, so somebody should be working on this, right? We're out of food. Gonna be out of food. Could we, maybe... Okay, guess we gotta close that again. I probably should have focused on food earlier. This could actually be a bit of a problem. It has no charcoal. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of realized that. So these guys should at least start working on the farms, hopefully. I mean, these have stores. These are actually consuming the food fairly quickly. Our happiness is declining. Food shortage, so we may just lose here, which would be kind of hilarious and embarrassing. But I guess we'll see. I'm not... Yeah, these guys don't have any food. It's okay, it's not like I mean, I want a challenge. I was the one who was dumb enough to not place farms earlier. We'll see, though. We'll see how... I mean, they still have 2. Like, can they just, like, throw some out the windows maybe at each other? Pass it through to one another. I mean, these guys should be. I mean, this. Okay. Whew. So we do have a bit of food now. Thank goodness. Head to household should come and get some. We do have room for three more people. We do have 2 people idle as well. Now an orchard is going to take some wood, which we cannot get yet until we have, more wood. I apparently used all my wood for the farm. So let's go ahead. Ooh, the trees are regrowing. Too late. Gonna be chopped down. Let's go ahead and chop all this down because we would like access to these rocks. These rocks can't be really mined, unfortunately. Actually, isn't that much great mineable rock on this map. Unfortunately. We do have some iron close. I mean, there's one here and here. We'll have to expand out, obviously, at some point. And put some storehouses and stuff. You can put stockpiles. Otherwise, if you don't put stockpiles, they'll have to run it all the way back to our keep here. We did gain another 2 people, which is fantastic. We have 2 idle people. These guys, these are actually probably going to get flooded. It's probably what's going to happen. Please harvest this before you flood. Okay, let's get a forester, and he can come over here. Actually, that... Okay, we need a road. Ooh, it did not flood. If we stick it maybe like over here, this could be a potentially good area. My lord, 2 people found a satisfactory home and decided to stay to serve you. Fantastic. Been 6 years already. Time in this game advances really quickly. Let's go to Forester. I may want to get rid of those at some point. So let's do this. I mean, this is a fairly decent area. It's not like we could really put farms or something in here anyways. And it's a fairly quick jaunt over to the keep. We could start putting some stockpiles, but I mean, this is pretty close. I want to probably add a bit more food before I start adding more houses. We actually want some guys to start working here at this lumber camp anyways. Let's see. Actually throw... I mean, like, over here is really, really good land, but... We have 1 idle person, which is going to be taken up here real quick. I don't know what he's doing. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh. I didn't quite notice what that symbol is. Ooh, he's growing a tree. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, these guys are just eating through this food like crazy. Oh, right, we did want a well. Which, of course, we have no stone for because this damn thing's closed because... Oh, man. All right, let's... I mean, building them in a line here is still kind of best, at least at the moment. I mean, I don't want just like a, boring, like, humdrum, straight line everywhere kingdom, but initially here, just because we need, like, as high happiness as we can to get more people and have the houses happy, it is probably best to just line them up like this so they all get a neighbor bonus. And that should hopefully attract a few more people. We will need some more food. We don't have any more idle people, though. What does it take to make an orchard? Wood. Come on, man. Is this food just, like, abandoned? Come on, guys. It's gonna, like, rot out there, right? Ooh, we even just gained 1 more person. Sweet. There was really nice music when I was in the menu before I started, and now I don't hear any music. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. The music in this game is actually really, really nice. All right, we have 1 idle person. He's manning that. Is this guy fully staffed? He is fully staffed. We are getting a bit more wood here. Don't unfortunately have enough to open this up yet. However, our happiness is increasing fairly quickly here. It's trending towards, oh, well, 76 average home happiness. And these guys are really just missing a well, which should actually add even more, and some charcoal. I'd like to get a well together here, but we don't have any stone. I suppose I could send our one spare guy over here. Now, I'm not quite sure what this symbol means. This is new, I believe. I get, maybe it just means he's like assigned to something. That probably is. Oh man, 77. We are on a roll here. Year 8. We're probably going to get an invasion. I mean, early on, I don't know if there's much you can do. You just don't get the resources fast enough to really build fortifications. At least I don't. I'm pretty terrible actually at speed running, as you guys probably know. It's interesting. I don't. Yeah, I guess that means that. I mean, I still have those symbols over their heads. I really don't know what that means. We're losing happiness because of a food shortage. Like, come on, guys. We got 3 farms. These guys are like hungry as I am. Put one there just because that's super fertile. I'm not sure if that actually matters. Very fertile, fertile, and then this is crap. Barren. Alright. We should get some more food in at some point. These guys should be working, maybe? So 20 food from farms, orchards, bakeries, eaten by homes. Okay, so we are only slightly overproducing 20, and we're consuming 17. That is, that's a very small margin. I would prefer to actually increase that. Once this farm gets built at some point, that should improve, and we should hopefully gain 2 more people here. I think, does it happen like on a yearly basis, maybe? No, apparently not. I don't know what is actually happening here. Are you actually like doing something? Okay, I guess they are. Didn't really look like our stone was going up any. We need 10 stone for a damn well. These guys are going really slow. They are missing a worker, though. So, I don't know why I went back down to game speed 1. Definitely didn't mean to do that. That should speed things up. That's probably why it was going so slow. I'm not actually used to having speed controls in games that I like. Factorio doesn't really have speed controls by default. Ooh, a market. That market... workers carry extra food and charcoal to the market to create easy access for heads of household. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like a central distribution center. Blacksmith, mason, repairs damaged structures. Oh, that's pretty cool. Rock removal, permanently removes large stone-like objects. Oh, that's pretty awesome too. Get the rocks out of the way. Manors, church, library. Provides happiness per knowledge, gains knowledge over time. Oh, that's really cool. So that's like a kind of just a slow gain happiness increaser. And a statue. And all it's create. I don't know if this actually does something. It's just like instant. It just drives the Vikings away. Maybe that'd be cool. Okay, let's place him. I mean, this is ideal. Oh, it's actually even more ideal. And we can't even put a farm here or anything. Oh, that's actually great. I kind of want to cover that. I'm not... Would the forester catch fire? I'll do that, just so if we put another house here, he's affected by the happiness as well. Ooh, our banner's even here. This is awesome. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I had a lot of fun last time I played it, and then just got so busy. I've explained this before, but I got so busy that I just didn't have time to record it. I'm hoping to keep this one going, hopefully, and not get really overwhelmed again. 84 happiness. Man, I tell ya. Doing good. Gonna have to shut something down again, I think, because these guys are being derps. We have 35 wood. We can temporarily shut this off. Oh, hey, there's some stats on people. Dreams of the days when they were a child. 24 years old. Stone cutting, apprentice, wood cutting, journeyman. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. Eager to sleep. I know the feeling. Okay, well, let's close this then. Get some guys working on our well, and that should actually get our happiness up really high. Once this is done, that should kind of just... What is... I don't know what this symbol means. I don't know if that means they're like hungry or busy doing something. I don't know. If you guys play and know what that symbol means, let me know, because that is new to me. Sweet. He's done. He now has access to a well, plus 8 happiness, so... Didn't actually bump it up. 2 out of 7 food, 7 out of 7, 7 out of 7. These guys are hungry in this house. We do seem to be doing a bit better. We're producing, actually, wow, a ton of food. 42 from farms, and we're only consuming 24. Almost double. So that's good. We do have 3 idle people. Let's stick them back on here. Oh, here. Okay, that must mean they're like assigned to something. A town square would provide even more happiness. We could actually build a cottage. I'm not sure we have enough food for this. Orchard. Produces food on soil for based on soil fertility. Can't be flooded by heavy rains. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any big chunks of fertile soil, although we also can do windmills. Or not. The windmills would actually increase the productivity of the farms. Does not affect orchards. However, I believe they changed it so windmills can actually stack, meaning that like if I put one here and then one across, they'll actually both affect the farms on top of each other. So that is one thing I am a bit concerned about, is stuff flooding though. So I'd like to build I mean, we could just stick an orchard here. It's kind of awkward, like placement, but it is on some pretty fertile land. I could place it back here, maybe. We would need a road, though, and I kind of didn't want to put a road back there. Although it wouldn't hurt, actually, now that I think about it. Stick a road back there. We will need to start finding some more stone. This actually, is this mineable by chance? Oh, no, for some reason it looked like it was. Okay, let's clear some more trees. I don't think they'll get to it. We do need some more people. I think I'm going to have to build... I wanted a cottage, but I think just one more hovel might be good. And then we'll build cottages like over here, potentially. And this guy should upgrade at some point, I believe. But I believe that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We did get a little bit of a start. Luckily, we have not been attacked yet. We don't have any arsonists so far in our kingdom. If you recall, last kingdom, our population was just full of arsonists. Everything was catching fire constantly. So this one seems to be going a bit better so far. Hopefully, we don't get completely wrecked here. I do expect to lose a couple citizens and maybe some stuff to fires when Vikings do come, because I doubt we'll be prepared, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. As always, you guys seemed pretty excited when I announced, several weeks ago that I was going to do this, so I hope you're looking forward to more. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.